Hello everybody and welcome to my 2021 reading journal bullet journal setup video. So last year I did post a lot of videos about my bullet journal, not as many as I would have hoped to and not as many as I plan on doing this year. This year I have chosen to start a brand new bullet journal. This is the Leuchtturm 1917 journal in black, the A5 size with the hardcover. I had a turquoisey kind as my very first bullet journal and I did really enjoy it. I much prefer the size, and as much as I loved my Archer and Olive one from last year, I don't know, I wanted a kind of off-white color this year. I wanted the pages to be a little bit thinner because the Archer and Olive one got really, I don't know, it got really large because I like to paste things into my journal. But anyway, this is going to be a mainly book reading journal because I'm not in school at least until September this year, so the first spread that I have started here is actually going to be a countdown of my Goodreads goal. If you don't know what Goodreads is, it is a kind of social media platform for people who love reading. I will leave a link to my Goodreads down below. It is just my name, Emma Flintoft. That is my page, and you can follow along with what I'm reading and my thoughts on these books. But I just decided to take inspiration from Journal with Chloe and make a little grid with a little checkpoint for all of the books. My goal for this year is a little bit more conservative. I decided to make my reading goal 80 books. The last couple of years I've been reading around that amount, not including last year. Last year was a complete write-off. I didn't really read anything. I read just around 20 books, which is really low for me. All the years that I've done reading more consistently, I've read around 80, so I think this is a standard goal. Because of lockdown in Ontario right now, I am not at work, so I'm hoping to start this year off with a bang and get reading right away. I'm filming this on the 3rd of January, so I haven't quite started a book yet, but this afternoon I'm planning on reading House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas as my very first read. Wish me luck. And here you're about to see I'm going to misspell Goodreads soon, which is kind of embarrassing, but I do go back and fix it later. So just ignore that for me. But yeah, anyway, I've just written down the number on each of the boxes, and then I will just fill it in with a certain color. I actually replaced the bottom right decorations there with a key. I'm going to be filling in a different color for a physical book, an ebook, and an audiobook once I complete it, so I can see at the end of the year how many of each I've read. So next up, this is a page I decided to dedicate to my physical TBR. On the right there, I wanted to draw a little decoration of a bookshelf just for fun with a little plant because that's adorable. And I decided to make a place that I could write down my physical TBR. I didn't do it on camera. I actually went and did it afterwards because I know I have a lot on my physical TBR. And I really underestimated it. I actually could not fit all of the books that I have to read on either of these 2 pages. So, that's kind of sad, but hopefully I can make it through at least the ones on that page before the end of the year. I'm going to really prioritize reading the books that I already have rather than buying new ones, because I have a problem with buying way more books than I actually can read in a reasonable amount of time. Next up, this is a page dedicated to one of the challenges that I'd like to complete during the year of 2021. I found this through my friend Clem on Instagram, and actually I go to school with her. I will leave her page down below, but this is the Reading Women Challenge. So this is a challenge done by the podcast Reading Women, and it is a bunch of prompts for different variety of books written by women of all varying backgrounds, varying genres, varying not genres, but like YA, middle grade, adult, all that kind of thing, as well as a bonus of reading from 4 specific women's books this year. Something I'd really like to complete this year because I do prioritize reading from women, but not reading as diversely as I should. So this is something to help keep me on track and hopefully introduce me to a bunch of amazing new female authors that I'm very excited for. Next up is a spread dedicated to the most anticipated books on my TBR that come out in 2021. I printed off the book covers of 12 of my most anticipated reads, and I've just pasted them in with a little checkbox underneath for when I've completed them, because they are books that I'm really excited to get to. I won't go through all of them, but some that I'm most excited for are Court of Silver Flames, of course, the fourth full book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series. A Universe of Wishes I'm very excited for because it is a anthology, actually, that I'm pumped for. Some other hits there is the new book in the Truly Devious series by Maureen Johnson, which I didn't even know existed, as well as Act Your Age, Eve Brown, the third book in the Brown Sisters trilogy by Talia Hibbert, which is an adult romance, the only non-fantasy on this list I am realizing right now. Or no, that's a lie, sorry, the Truly Devious one is a thriller as well. All of these books I am so very excited for, a lot of final books in series that I have been a big fan of for a long time. And finally, this is my last spread, and it is going to be a monthly fave spread. So again, taking inspiration from Journal with Chloe, I've made little sections here for where I can paste in the book covers. And each month I'm going to choose my favorite book that I read and paste it in its designated spot so that at the end of the year I can just take a look at the top 12 books of 2021. Again, this is another spot where I was going too fast and it was taking me a long time to go through this, so I made a few mistakes. I accidentally used a W at the top there for monthly faves, and then I also, as you saw earlier, messed up the order of the months, because, you know, that's not something I should know or anything. I'll also leave a list of all the products that I use down below because I love those stamps, and all the Tombows that I decided to use and everything. I will leave them down below for you. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, please leave it a like and comment down below what you're most excited for in 2021. Let's put 2020 behind us and try and be optimistic looking towards a new year. If you have any goals or resolutions, let me know. I myself didn't set any because I'm trying to be more optimistic and I don't want to let myself down, and goal setting is not my biggest strong suit. Let me know what your Goodreads goal is going to be for next year, and let's help each other get towards those goals. I hope you guys have an amazing evening, and I will talk to you guys later.